Exactly, ladies and gentlemen. We can. But before we start talking about this issue, I would like to ask you a question. Every single one of you. For instance, you may stand up. What's your name?
Simon.
Hi, Simon. Simon, my question to you is, are you thirsty? Do you would like to drink a bit of water? Are you feeling thirsty?
Thank you.
So, may open it, have a sip, and you're not thirsty anymore, are you? Well, I mean, it's quite a nice thing to have plastic bottles everywhere, just around the corner, and you can drink wherever you want. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to a little friend. His name is Amir. Amir is thirsty, but Amir doesn't have some water just right into the corner. Amir has to walk apparently 100 kilometers until the next water source which he has access to. Not such a great thing, is it? Well, but then let me introduce you to another person, to Nelson. Nelson is an African businessman. He owns a supermarket and is checking like his monthly closing. What he sees there doesn't seem to make him that happy. The reason for that is apparently that he has a huge demand for water, but he just doesn't get the supply. Well, fortunately we have found a solution for this, which we can describe in one name to solve all these problems together. The solution to this is called Sweepy. Well, what is Sweepy? It's basically a fancy name, isn't it? But it's as well a ship. A ship which is run mainly due to solar energy, and especially it is autonomous. What? Yes, autonomous. It drives without any people on board. Well, so the basic idea of Sweepy is that it starts from country A and is completely empty. So it goes there its way, takes some water from the ocean, cleans it, and then gives it to country B as drinkable water. You don't believe me? We show you how we are supposed to do this. So here on stage you find like the 5 main things you can find in the sea. You have water, salt, waste, plastic, and obviously fish. And now imagine Sweepy is taking course into the sea, and it starts soaking in some seawater. So, you see, everything goes into the ship. Oh, no wait, the fish can't get into the ship. Sweepy is a smart thing, isn't it? Because it filters through at a fish. We don't want fish in our water. I mean, water with fish taste may not be that delicious. So we leave the fish in peace, and it can go its way on. So then we have some plastic and waste there. Not that great either, is it? So in the first process, we extract them from the salt water. Obviously, in an automatically running process. Then, once they are in a separate tank, they get split up again, because unfortunately, one of them is valuable, the other isn't. So we take the waste and do with him what it's supposed to do. We throw him into the trash. We burn the plastic, make them into cubes in order to resell them to some businessmen in country B. So this problem is basically sorted out, which isn't that difficult. Now there's still the problem that our water has some salt in it. This is where the second process takes place, where we say, thank you, thank you, salt, for being here, but now get out of our way. We want to have the water on our own. And now at the end, ladies and gentlemen, may I produce you the wonderful, refreshing, and ecologically produced water. I think that's worth an applause, isn't it?
Okay, yeah, it's on. Okay, then, ladies and gentlemen, now we get serious with some facts. So I will explain you how the compressing of the plastic will work. So, how we said, we split it from the water, And now we have the plastic. So first we have to clean it and then compress it. We are thought about a machine that's called MAS Compact System for Plastic Recycling, which you can see here. This is a really smart machine because it's able to clean the plastic without using water. And that's a great benefit because we have no additional waste. So it uses a combination of cleaning centrifuge and thermal dryer. So once the plastic is perfectly clean, it gets compressed in little pellets, like these here. These are high quality and they can be used in different ways afterwards as well. So after we compressed it, we can sell it to other people or country B or industries, wherever we want. In the waste, there are also other materials like metal or iron, which you can use as well. But we don't want to compress it on the ship. We just store them and then give it to a company or a fabric that they can use it how they want to do it. So the benefit of our process is that it's a really simple operation and it's a gentle process for the plastic.
So now, am I on? How do we get the salt out of the water? For this we use a process called reverse osmosis. And this basically works like that you push the water through a semi-permeable membrane, which lets through the water, but not the salt. And you need to use pressure for that because the water would go the other way from its natural osmotic pressure. So we have in this process, the first step is the pre-treatment of the water, where we take out all the other particles which we need to have away first, so that we don't destroy the semi-permeable membrane. Then we use the high pressure to push the water through the membrane. And then there is a step where we can recover part of the energy from the high pressure and put it back into the cycle so that we need less energy. In the end, we remineralize the water and adjust its pH and disinfect it so that it's really good drinking water, which we can give away at the harbor. The benefit of this process is that it uses much less energy than other desalination processes. So that's why we decided on this technology.
So maybe you ask yourself now, how will we sell this project and to whom? Well, we can just sell it to like everyone, to supermarket, people on the street, even people who come to the harbor and want to collect it directly. But another customer are poor people, like in Africa, where they have not enough money to buy their water. So we give it to them for free. Now, maybe that sounds a little bit strange to you. I mean, well, we have to make our profits too. But we want to do this with advertisement. Our water would be ecological and social, and we help poor people. That's a really good label, and I think other people want to support us and buy our water. And with this, with the money we earn by that, we can afford to give the money to other people who have not enough money for free. The NCO and the government may also take interest, maybe, because it's a social project, and yeah, I mean, the government is interested into social activities, I think. And by a natural disaster, we can go with our ship to this place because it has a mobility. So we can collect water by the way, and then where we are there, we can deliver it. So this is a great benefit of our project. The plastic we collected and cleaned, we can just give back to the market, like with recycle things.
You know what I like about you guys? Basically smiling. Why are you smiling? Because it's a great idea, isn't it? Well, I'm smiling too, because it seems that you have got what we have here. I mean, for us, it's a great thing as well. Maybe Sweepy started sounding as an old name, but let us tell more now that Sweepy is a promise. Sweepy is a promise to Amir, to Nelson, and to the ocean. We help cleaning the ocean. We help, for instance, African people setting up their business. And hey, I mean, the smile looks almost like yours, Simon, after you're not thirsty anymore. So thank you very much for your attention. And yes, see you back on the sea.
Well done. Well done, Group 3. Group 3 with Coach Rakesh. Thank you very much.